So this is my second story on my story time. What? Eventually I'm going to forget about how many stories I've made and how many blah 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 that I've done. That's how it is. Anyway, this is about my neighbor. This literally happened about 2 hours ago. I'm not saying anything about my neighbor. I'm not saying he did anything wrong or his friend, but it was very fucking suspicious when his friend came up to pick his car up. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, about a week ago, my neighbor's friend, I guess it was his friend, because he knocked on the door and they started hugging, so I'm guessing they knew each other. But before this happened, a white car pulled up on his house, not his driveway, but beside the driveway, near the mailbox, in a tow truck with a car on top of it. He knocked on the door, they hugged. The tow truck guy took off the car and I guess he pulled it into his driveway. Not his driveway, but beside his driveway, there's an area he can park cars. And okay, I was like, okay, he's holding a friend's car there for whatever reason, good or bad. I don't really care. I don't care. Anyway, this happened about an hour or two ago. I was looking out the window because I have it open over there. Hold on. Right there, the window's open with a fan, a box fan in it. A car pulled up, turned around, it was a white car. Now that I remember, it was the same white car from last week. And all of a sudden, a car behind it pulls up. The car in the not the driveway, but beside the driveway, his friend's car that he put there for whatever reason, whether it was illegal or whatever, I don't really care. I'm going to say that a lot because it's not my business. I'm just saying. You don't even know who my neighbor is, so it doesn't really matter if I say this or that as long as you know who they are. Anyway, guy got into his car, I guess, at some point, and he pulled out of the driveway and got in front of the white car that was on the side of the road. Not the driveway, but the side of the road or on our street. And I guess 10 minutes went by, I kept looking at the white car out the windows I kept thinking why are you parked right there? So about another 10 minutes go by and I keep seeing somebody walk from the front of the car to the window of the car. I'm like, what are you doing? So I go up to my window, because I'm a nosy person, kinda. And I'm looking out the window and this man, whatever race he is, it doesn't matter. This man is spraying his car. I guess I don't know if it was, he wasn't spraying the window. He was spraying the fucking outside of the car where basically the trunk was open. He opened the trunk and it looked empty from my area. I'm about, 100 feet away, I guess. I don't know. I could see, but I know there wasn't nothing in his trunk. Anyway, this man has his trunk open, and every so often he goes back to the white car and talks. I don't know what they're saying or what they're doing, but the white car at some point gives him a bottle of spray, which I don't know if it was window cleaner, just 409, or whatever it was. He starts spraying the edges of the trunk. And so often he sprays inside the trunk and on top of the trunk, which is open. It's weird, but mostly on the edges. And then he starts wiping down, literally with something, he starts wiping down the edges of the trunk. And I'm like, that looks like you're trying to clean up a murder or something, right? That's what's popping in my head because I've watched too many CSI shows and stuff about murder and stuff, how to clean it up and stuff. If you want to be a serial killer, watch some CSI and Law and Order and shit. You can fly with colors. You will never get caught. It's bad to say, but it's very fucking true. Okay? So don't say it's not. Anyway, this man is cleaning his fucking trunk on the side of the road on our street. The trunk open. He keeps spraying the damn thing for 20 minutes. He sprays it wipes it down, goes to his car, goes to the white car, talks, goes back to his trunk, and does it again. But within like 20-25 minutes, he's wiping this shit down like 2-3 times. In my head, I'm thinking, bitch, you just killed somebody. You're trying to clean the evidence up off your trunk, even though the car's been at my neighbor's house for about a week. Why the fuck are you spraying the edges of the trunk and somewhat inside the trunk and on top of the trunk? In my head, I'm just saying, you done killed somebody, trying to get away with it, I don't know. And this whole time, they don't know I'm watching them at all. I'm watching through the window. I kind of wish I went upstairs, opened the window, and could hear what he was saying, but yeah, I didn't really want to get into that because I don't really want to be a witness to murder or evidence to it or some bullshit, you know. It's random. Random shit happens to me, or I see random shit that most people would never know. Oy. But yeah, that's what happened. I don't know why he was cleaning the edges of his trunk, inside of his trunk, and outside of the trunk. He kept cleaning it, walking away, coming back, cleaning it, walk away, and eventually he left, and the other person, the other white car, left too. But it looked like he killed somebody. That's all I gotta say. Peace.